I do this shit back to back. Yeah. I just wanna do music, but it ain't stupid. I just love my little brother, I been going through it. I got people switching on, keep their eye on me. Yeah, I love my auntie, but why you lying on me? A cut got shot, he ain't shoot nothing. If it would've been me, I would've blew some. I'm Leroy's son, I don't play that. Every real situation got my face back. Love nigga tell my sister I'ma bang shit. I'ma shoot a nigga up on who he hang with. Gotta run to the bad nigga, fuck beef. I don't want mom crying over white sheets. Came home fucked up, I ain't had cake. Can't let it help you out, they put it in your face. I be on different states, but a rental place. Try to rob me from a chain found in the lake. Big track chain niggas. Hey, 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 hey. Brand new whip niggas. Hey, 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 hey. Got a bad bitch niggas. Hey, 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 hey. When you on top niggas. On top, hey, hey, on top, yeah. Trap bad bass, kinda heavy though, straight K-Town. They don't play me on the radio. All do is ride, no more.
Yeah. Welcome everyone to the show. I'm your host, Don Vic. How to play my man Sean Trap. Big shout out to my man Sean Trap. Big shout out to everybody that's watching YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, everybody that's out there watching. Thank you so much for watching the show. I appreciate it. So today, I just want to talk about my amazing people that are coming on the show tomorrow, Saturday, and Sunday. We got some amazing guests coming on the show from the film Desert Finds. I can't stress how much this means to me because we're not just going to talk about an amazing film, but we're also going to talk to the amazing people that were on the film. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I'm going to send myself. I'm a star. There I go, Parapost. You know what I'm saying? We can support by sending a star. I'm going to send myself over there. Oh, boy. Big shout out to Parapost Network. Great network. Big shout out to all my investigators worldwide. P3 family. Big shout out to my man Matt, Brian, my friend and partner Squeakers, and everybody else. Definitely big shout out to Enlightened Souls Paranormal, the Wolf Pack, Mark Lee, my friend Mark Lee, Sean, Tammy, Alex, Barbara. You already know the vibes. And big shout out to you viewers that watch the show and support the show. So, we have Sparky Lisa coming on the show Saturday. We have Joe also coming to the show. We have Joel coming to the show. Joel Carlson coming to the show. And we have who else coming to the show? Anyway, we have so many people coming to the show this weekend and next weekend as well. So, but next weekend I'm gonna try to bring at least five guests on the show for the next week, so we can have a great party on the Don Vic Show with five guests on the show live. All from Desert Finds. Bring them on the show and talk to them while we got them all on my platform. So this weekend I'm gonna do individual interviews, and then next week I'm gonna try and get a couple of actors that were on the film and try to get them all on the same day and bring them on the show. I think that'll be a great thing to do. I mean, I've done it in the past, but it was so many people. I was running out of questions. It was so many people. I was running out of questions. I'm like, gee, well, I'm gonna ask them now. But I enjoyed it. You know, I think the most people I had on my set was like 7 people, and I was only supposed to have 2 people, but my friend Marcus Wells, big shout out to Marcus Wells and his whole team, Minnesota Spirits, big shout out to them, added about another 5 people. I don't know where they came from. They wasn't supposed to be on the show, but they came on the show, and I was stuck with them. So you already know how to work up my magic. You know what I'm saying? Had to work up my magic, boy, because I had 7 people. I didn't know nothing about 4 of them. You know what I mean? And I was just lost in the sauce. Oh, boy. We got my surfer here. Nicole, what's up? So, guys, I was talking to Nicole today. I was on her show for a quick run. You know, it went well. I was there with her husband, Kev. Big shout out to Kev. De corazón, Bobby. All hard, baby. And Joel, another great friend of mine I met in Vegas. Listen, these people are so amazing. And so Nicole's running her own show, Nicole's View Vegas, Vegas View, Nicole's Vegas View. Okay, so make sure you guys tune in, show her the love. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate it. She's an amazing person. She's outgoing. She's funny, and she's solid. All right, she's one solid woman I've met, and she is so dope. So make sure you guys tune in on her show when she get ready to do it. And you guys log in. Yes. Thank you. Well, you know, let me know ahead of time when you're going to do your show so I can log in as well, Nicole. And, you know, I definitely got to get a full interview on your show. Okay? Because if I don't get my interview on your show, I'm gonna come in your show and I'm gonna break everything up. Okay, ain't nobody getting interviews if I don't get mine. Oh boy. Likewise, you know. Let me know when you get like a crazy role, Nicole. You know, like a crazy guy. I can play a crazy guy. You know, I don't know. I can always play a gangster. I can always play a scary guy. I don't know. I could play anything at this point. Oh boy, absolutely. Me first. I don't have to be first, but it'll be nice to be on your show. Yes, definitely. Next week. Okay. That sounds great. So, guys, you know, for those of you guys that haven't seen Desert Finds, it's on my page, it's on Nicole's page, it's all through social media. Everyone that's been on the movie has been sharing it. And I just want to thank you guys for doing that, helping Nicole out. I really appreciate that. And so does she and everybody else, Sean, as well. You know, just make sure you guys tune in and watch it, comment it, like it, share it. You know, let us know what you guys feel about the trailer. There is going to be a red carpet, and Nicole is going to give you guys more information on that when she's all set and clear with what she's trying to do out there as far as for the red carpet. She's looking at some places. So as soon as she's done, she will let you guys know. She will post it up. So be patient. And, you know, yes. Nicole, we should do like I don't know, we should do like a cop movie. We should do like a cop movie where, you know, I'm the cop, but I'm a bad cop, and you don't know that. You know, you think I'm a faithful partner, but I'm not. I'm stealing, I'm robbing, you know, I'm shaking down the drug dealers, I'm taking the money, but you don't know that. You think that I'm a straight guy, you know, and you're wondering how I'm getting all these stuff like buying new cars off my salary. So you starting to pick up little things on me, But every time you ask me, well, how'd you get that? I tell you, well, my parents are wealthy, So my father bought me a new car. So I got you on that, thinking that my family is wealthy, but you never seen my family. Okay? So it's kind of a suspense type of thing, you know what I mean? Then, we go out, we doing our police thing. We go into a raid, and I end up killing somebody in the raid. And you ask me, why did I shoot him? I said, because, I thought he moved and it was a fly. A fly went by me and I shot the fly and I shot the guy. Oh boy, what a story. And then our captain can be Sean. Sean can be the captain, Kev can be the lieutenant, and Joe can be the guard, and everybody else can be like, I don't know, criminals, locked up in jail. Oh boy, this is so funny. So, guys, we do have a lot of talented people in this film. I didn't know that a lot of them can surf. I gotta say it, Nick. I didn't know that my friend can surf. Oh boy. So I seen the picture of I'm not even gonna say the name. My friend was surfing, right? You can see her on the surfboard. Then the next picture you see is the surfboard facing up, and her body inside the water with her legs up the water. I don't want to surf with that person. Oh, no. Don't take me surfing. Okay? This person is off the hook. But she's mad talented. Okay? She's talented. Okay? So you guys keep your eyes open for this person. Okay? Doing a lot of things. But if you do see this person with a surfboard, don't go nowhere near this person, okay? Because you might end up like the surfboard on the water. A pirate movie, yes, Nicole. You walk the blank. Nicole, you walk the blank. The plank. Oh boy. Who you? I didn't say your name. I just said a friend of mine. You just threw yourself under the bus. Oops. Oh boy. Oops. I didn't say it. You said it. I just told a story. I told a story and you came up with the name. So what's up, B Brian? What's up? My man Brian. Love that guy. Good dude. He was working at a club that me and my son go to, and my man Joey, called the Grant out here downtown by the water. He just found another job which pays more, and he is his work is being recognized. I believe they switched him over because he tripped over some barbecue chips. He tripped over some barbecue chips. And they fired him. I don't know, how can you trip over some barbecue chips and get fired? I don't get it. Only in Boston. Holy macros. Yeah, me too, man. Me too, Brian. It's gonna. I hope. Did you see the trailer? The teaser trailer is up. I posted it up. I just posted like 10 minutes ago. I hope you guys enjoy it. You won't see me on the trailer. You have to watch the movie to see my part in the movie, which is hilarious. It's hilarious, okay? Along with other actors that did some phenomenal work. Um, you know, hey, okay, I like that money pile up, boy. Stacks. Okay, you talking about stacks. I love it. Gotta watch the money pile up. Let me know when it pile up because I might come out there and ask you for a loan. So stack that money, Brian. Stack, stacks. Yeah, you pile up that money, boy. Okay. I'm gonna give you about a year, then I'm gonna come by and ask for a loan because I know you should be piled up by then. Okay. So, guys, I just came here to really give you guys a heads up on who's coming to the show. Uh Starting tomorrow, 3 p.m. We got Joe. Joe will be on it tomorrow, and I believe Dalen. Dalen Steels will be on tomorrow as well. That's who I was missing, Dalen. So big shout out to Dalen, uh, Castile, and everyone else. Definitely want to bring Sean C. Phillips. I'm gonna have to send my goons to come and get Sean because Sean's a busy man and it's hard to get him on the podcast. So I'm gonna give my goons to go snatch up my brother Sean C. Phillips and get him on the show. But definitely we'll have um, some guests on tomorrow and Sunday, and I can't wait to speak to them and find out what they got going on. And next weekend, I have a few more guests coming, but I'm gonna try to pile them up in one show next weekend, so that way we can have more to talk about and have more fun on the show when I talk to all these guests. So far, I have 1, 2 coming in next week, but I'm gonna see if they're okay with coming on the show all together, um, and we're gonna have fun. No, I hope not. No, she don't get killed. That was her. That was her surfing. She was just out surfing, I think. And you know, once she got to shore, she was already in shore. But she was getting on the little baby waves, and as soon as she got right to shore, the board tipped over, and she fell in. She fell into the deep water. She was like 3 feet. She was like, "Help! Help! 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 Help!" To her husband, Kev said, "Nicole, stop playing and stand up." She didn't know she was 3 feet, so she got up and she noticed that she wasn't in the deep. The water was about to her waist. So kind of Kev saved her. She was drowning herself. Yeah, I know. Mad funny. Okay, she caught herself surfing. Okay, the only time I can see surfers surf on 3 feet of water, it's in water country. It's in water country. Okay. Anyone else I see in the ocean, they miles in the ocean and they coming in the ocean, but one person. Okay. So all these surfers in California are deep in the water, except one blonde woman. She's about right, right at the edge of the of the sand. Talking about I'm surfing, I'm surfing. And how can you fall right where you at the edge of the water? Oh boy, I love Nicole to death, boy. She kills me. I tell you. Sabrina, what's up, baby? Okay, okay. Thank you for stopping in. I appreciate you. Okay. Make sure you guys follow Sabrina as well. Her birthday's coming up soon in May. I'm trying to make it out there. I'm waiting on some things to come through. But I think that my part is gonna be late May. I'm not sure. So I'm trying to work something out here, see if I can make it. What's up, Carton? Yeah, Dwayne, I'm good. I'm good. Thank you for asking. I hope you're doing good as well. Thank you, Sabrina. You know, I gotta have my. What's up, Sue? What's up, Anthony? So my boy Anthony's a parapost, a private private investigator, paranormal investigator out of Texas. You know, today he was on his today he was in on his Back to the Future car. he Anthony was on his car Back to the Future, took it out for a ride, and one of the rockets on the car wasn't working. I think it was the right side, so the car was just going in circles. Loud too, boy. When he turned that car on, I thought the world was gonna end. I thought the sky was gonna come down. It was so loud. Okay, it was a it was a it was a Burvette. It was a Burvette, a gray Burvette. Well, sure, everyone, everyone's welcome on my show, Dwayne. You can come on my show whenever you like. Yes, paranormal. I have a lot of paranormal investigators on my page, and they're all great from all over the world, Canada, the UK, they're in London, Scotland, uh, Ireland. Man, so many doing, and they're great people. Oh, the Razvet. Okay, okay. I'm gonna have to battle. I'm gonna have to race you. I got this scooter. I got this scooter that's faster than anything. Okay, I'm gonna have to race your vet. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Uh, you know, the paranormal's always been an interesting thing for me. You know what I mean? Because so many things happen, so many unanswered questions. You know, and I guess that we're all looking for the same answer. I think if 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 that's the right thing to say. I mean, we're all looking for an answer. What answer? I don't know. I mean, these guys go out. They do their investigation. They got the recorders. They got the voices. They're communicating with the other side. So my question is this: what's next? For all the paranormal investigators, what's next for you on the investigation? Like you're already communicating with them. Um, you can hear the voices. What would be the next thing to do? Okay, Sabrina, thank you for logging in. So, what will be the next thing to do for a paranormal investigator? You know, you have orbs. We know you record them, you talk to them, you communicate with them. What will be the next step that will say, "Holy crap"? That's the question. What's the next thing? Why a ghost is a ghost? Because it's a spirit, I guess. Why a ghost is a ghost? A ghost is a ghost because it's a spirit. Woo! My thing would be why do the ghosts try to get your attention? Why do ghosts try to get some people's attention, and you know after they done crossed over? What is what you ask your spirit? You got me on that one. so so folks, also big shout out to my son Stacks. Big shout out to him. Big shout out to my sons, my family, my baby sister Mercedes. All my kids, man, I love them to death. You know, the unfinished business is you, Sabrina. You're the unfinished business. So run and hide. Okay. So anyway, let me talk about this a little bit because I've been seeing it on social media. So I want to see what your guys' opinion is. So I was watching YouTube TikTok, and they were showing some eggs. Right, this family went to go buy eggs at Walmart, and they came in like in a plastic see-through, and the eggs were in there, and they were in there. And he took them home to cook them, and the eggs burnt. They burnt in the bottom like black burnt, and then the yolk wouldn't even bust. So when he grabbed the egg was plastic. Folks, the eggs were plastic. They wasn't even real, artificial eggs. And then they showed another one where the lady boiled the eggs, right? She boiled them. When she cut the egg in half with the knife, one side was yellow yolk and the other side was a black yolk. She started playing with it, and the egg, when she grabbed it, she felt like it was plastic, and you can see her, moving the egg around. And listen, I don't know what these people are trying to feed us, but you really got to pay attention when you go buy the food at the grocery stores or at these big markets, because you don't know what they're feeding us. Okay? They tried COVID-19 to kill us. It killed some of us, but it didn't kill all of us. So, I really believe they're trying to find some way to get us. Okay? And that's just my opinion, right? But we really got to be careful of the food that we eat. And why is Bill Gates buying all the farmland? Why is he buying all the farmland? Because they don't want us to have access of real food. They want to buy the land so they can put these big companies there and make artificial food, fake eggs, fake chicken, fake steak, and we are supposed to eat that so that they can make the money. You know what I mean? So they're trying to shut down everybody that's got their own business of farming and selling eggs and beef. They want to take them out of business, put their factories there, right? And give us the fake food. Now you tell us, how long are we going to last eating all that fake stuff, plastic into our bodies, chemicals into our body? I mean, we're already having it right now with the stuff we eat, And like a lot of the stuff we eat in our country here in America are banned in other countries. Like lots of cereals, man, what else? Cereals, bacon, a whole lot of stuff that we eat here in America. They don't eat in other, because they're banned in other countries because of the chemicals that are inside. But yeah, we in here like this. Kill me, government. Kill me. Okay? So we really have to pay attention. You know what I mean? Of what's going on. Look at that. I know I heard that too, Rubio. See, this is what happens, folks, and I want you to listen clear. This is what happens when we don't stick together. I think like we're the only country that we don't riot. I ain't seen a riot unless it was, you know, an African American being killed by police. That's the only time I've seen riots. But we don't riot when, you know, we should be rioting right now for the stuff that's going on with food, vaccine, all this taxes that's going up, all this no rent control, like, and we just lay back like, you know, everything is good. You know, people, we need to prepare ourselves. Yes, it did have the real shell. It had the real shell. But this is when they were taking the shell, she was taking the shell off the egg. The shell felt plastic. Like it wasn't like a regular shell. You know, it had the regular, had the gooey, stretchy type thing. Yeah. So you really got to be careful. Zachary, what's up, baby boy? Zachary Johnson, now an actor. Oh boy, easy killer, easy. My man Zachary Johnson, MMA fighter, great fighter. I got to see Zachary go in action. Listen, I see that. I see that, Zachary. But that's gonna cause chaos. And I'm gonna tell you why. Because those people that are unfortunate, that don't have money, but have children, and they can't go into a store and buy what they need for their children, war's gonna break loose out here, boy. All these stores are gonna be breaking into, people trying to get food, you know, into these markets. Listen, you never know what you're gonna do till your back is against the wall. Okay, you can be as humble as you want. You can say that you're not a violent person. You can say that you would never do anything to hurt anyone, or you won't commit no crime. Let your back be against the wall when your kid is crying for food, crying for milk, crying for whatever, and you can't use your credit card. You can't go to the bank because your bank is frozen. You can't buy anything. And see what you do. Okay? Because from what it seems, it's like they're trying to put our backs against the wall. And they got this thing now, FedNow. It's like a credit card. Put your money on. Listen, do not put your money on FedNow because you'll be a slave. I mean, we're already slaves now, but you'll be a bigger slave if you let the FedNow, the government, play with your money. They're already playing with our money by charging us taxes. Everything we do is tax. And they tax your money after they tax it. So when you get your paycheck, they tax you. After you get your money from being taxed and you go buy some chicken, they tax you again. You go get gas, they tax you again. So listen, I'm just tired of being bullied. I'm getting tired of the government stealing. I'm tired of the government lying to us, hiding things from us, you know, and then you don't do your taxes and they want to come and find you. Well, you can find me all you want because you ain't going to get nothing from me. You know what I mean? You can take my license. I don't care. I'll go buy a bike. You can lock me up. Okay, then you can lock me up. Then you got to feed me. So I'll be living there for free while you feed me. I don't care. But you're not going to threaten me and you're not going to put my back against the wall where I got to go do things. You feel me? We are the people. We run this world, not the government. We gave them the power to do what they want to do with us. Now they got the power. Now they're trying to control us. What are we going to do as the people? It's my question. Yeah. Wow. Is to say, yeah. Next Saturday night. Oh, next Saturday night. Were you fighting? Of course. Yeah. You better. You're going to have to do something. Yes. So, people, I want you guys to understand this. How serious this is. See, we are not acting on it because we think that we live in this perfect country. Listen, we're the biggest bullies. We done murdered a lot of people in different countries. They don't tell y'all, but it doesn't take a scientist to figure that out. Okay? We done done a lot of stuff to people that we ain't supposed to do. Right? Now, whatever's coming to us, not to us, because we don't do nothing. All we do is work and let our government do whatever they want with our money and do with us, right? So we got some type of freedom. But I don't blame other countries for wanting to get at our government for the stuff that we done. See, because we talk about what they do. We talk about what Russia or China is doing. Talk about what the hell we done to people. Talk about what we done to China. Talk about what we done to Russia. Talk about what we done to Israel and to all these other countries. Because if you look at the record, how many countries have Russia attacked and killed people? How many countries have China attacked and killed people? How many countries has Iraq built? And then you look at how many countries America has invaded and killed lots of people. Guess who's in first place? By far. But you can't even see how far. America. Okay? Our country. Okay? So for those of y'all don't know, now you know. Okay? Us. We're the biggest bullies. Okay? So all this stuff that's happened on social media with Russia and China and all these other countries banding together, trying to make their own currency. I already knew that was going to happen. I just didn't know when. You know why? Because when you're a bully, right? When you're a bully, people get tired of that. People get tired of you bullying them. Okay? And if they don't have the power to go against you, they're going to go with somebody else that has the power to go against you, and they're going to unite. Okay? So now we got all these countries, right? Africa, Ghana, Russia, China, and all these countries working on their own currency, meaning that the dollar bill is not going to be worth nothing. Okay? We're going to go down. That's why the feds want to put that Fed now to control of the money that's coming in and out. Okay? Sooner or later, the banks are going to shut the banks down. They're not going to tell you they're going to shut it down, but they're going to shut it down on a Friday. Okay? It's been set. On a Friday, you're going to shut the banks down. You're going to go on a Saturday to go try to get money out, to go get some food or gas, and it's not going to work. You ain't got no money, and you ain't going to be able to get your money because the banks got it. Okay? So I don't have money in the bank, right? Because I don't deal with banks. I don't trust them, and I'm not going to trust. Listen, I don't trust the bank, and I don't trust the government. Period. All right. I don't put money in the bank. Okay, they're a bunch of thieves, and they steal from us as much as they can. How they're going to give you a credit card, send you a credit card for $5,000, and charge you 35, almost 40% on a credit card. So you spend $200, you got to give them back almost $1,000 back within fees and interest. Not happening. Keep your credit card. As a matter of fact, I'm only going to pay back what I used, and you figure out how you're going to get the interest on that $200-$300 because I ain't paying for it. Okay, you know, listen, you guys been stealing from us, the people, since we were born. Okay, our government, our system has been stealing from us since we were born, and now you know, and you guys are okay with it. I'm not okay with it. I've never been okay with them taking all this taxes from us and putting all these rules where we can't do nothing. Everything we do is money, 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 money. You know, but I'm one person. You know, I'm just one voice. I can't do nothing by myself. I need a team. I need people behind me. Not just 10. I'm talking about an army behind me to push the agenda of no more abuse. Listen, if people was to take their money right now, tomorrow, I'm talking about the world. Everybody in the United States will to go to the bank tomorrow and say, you know what? I want to withdraw all my money. The banks would be shitting on their pants. All right? Because first of all, the banks are broke. Okay? The only reason why the banks is still moving is because you guys got your money in the banks. So your money is rotating through all the banks while they make a profit off your money and give you a small percentage on your money while they make the bigger profit. Okay, so this is how it works. I go in the bank with $1 million. I deposit my $1 million to the bank. Here comes Zachary Johnson wants a loan for $200,000, but he goes to my bank. Now the bank sees all the customers who has the most money in the bank. I just deposited $1 million. They're gonna take the $200,000 that Zachary wants for a loan and take it out of my account without me knowing, right? Because that's how they work. The thieves, the corruption works like that. They're gonna go to my account without even asking me if it's okay to take $200,000 of my money to give to Zach to borrow him the $200,000. Okay, Zach is going to take the $200,000, do what he got to do. Then they're going to charge him interest on that $200,000, right? Make money off the $200,000 that they took from me of Zachary, but they're not going to tell me they took the $200 of my account to give to Zachary as a loan. You following me? This is how these thieves work. They took my $200 from my $1 million, gave it to Zachary because he needed the loan because the bank don't got it, right? The only money the bank has inside is our money, the people's money. You think they use their money to give it to Zach to loan? No, they use the people's money. So anyway, they take my $1 million, they take $200 of my $1 million, they give it to Zach. Zachary takes it, he does what he does, they charge him his interest on that $200,000. Now here I come 2 days later. I need my $1 million. The bank is gonna say, oh shoot, he need his $1 million. We just gave Zachary $200,000 without him even knowing that we took it to give it to him so we can profit off him. What are we gonna do? He wants his $1 million. We short $200,000. We can't take it from Zachary because Zachary already used it. How are we going to do this? They're going to go to the next person that has that type of money or close to it and take that money, their $200,000, and put it into my account and then give me my $1 million. Now this guy is short $200,000. So that's how they rotate the money in the banks, in case you didn't know. Okay. So they're making all this money out of all of us, and we sitting here putting money in the bank, making them rich. Oh, put your money here. It's safe here. You know, nothing's going to happen to the money. Yes, it is going to happen because the day they decide to shut the banks down, guess whose money is in there? Not their money. Okay? So people think about it. Let's be wiser. Let's be smarter. You don't need your money in the bank. You can put your money somewhere else. You know, if anybody's going to make profit off your money, it should be you. Take the money out the bank, put it somewhere safe. If you see an investment where you can invest, you make the investment. You get the profit, not the bank. You know what I'm saying? And then they give you a bank card so you can swipe money out your bank. Not all banks, but a lot of them do. And they charge you, the customer, they charge you for taking out your own money. People, why don't you guys wait? It feels like everybody's sleeping. You know, you should buy a fake hand and smack yourself every time you think about it and you do something dumb like that. Okay? It doesn't take a scientist to figure this out. You know, and if you've been living as long as I've been living and you've been paying attention, then you pick up on these things. Okay? So the bank, you know, they give you loans. Yeah, you need loans to open business. Yeah. You take a loan to buy a house, take it, because the house ain't yours anyway. The bank never lose. You go buy a house, you pay for the house is not yours. Okay? So I don't know when people say, yeah, I just bought my house. You didn't buy a house. House ain't yours. Even if you pay for it, the house still ain't yours. It's on government property. Okay? They find a way to tax you. So you buy the house for $1 million. You pay for it. It's paid. It's yours. You say it's yours. Okay, it's mine. You're still paying taxes on the land. Right? The day you miss that payment or two payments for whatever reason, and you thinking in your head the house is yours because you paid off the house, no, it's not yours. The government's gonna come and take the house from you. So now you lose your $300,000 that you paid for the house that you said it was yours because you paid for it, and you lose the house. Now what? So see, people, we got to think smarter. You know, you got to put yourself in their shoes and kind of think like them so you can understand the game. You know, I ain't never put no money in the bank ever. My money be stashed in places. You know, if I need it, I can go get it. I got access to it. I'm not going to let the bank, someone else tell me when I got access of my money and then tax me on top of I'm not doing all that. You know, if that's the way you guys work, that's on y'all. But I'm giving you a heads up right now. Get your money off the banks. Look what's happening. Okay, look what's happening. You're going to wake up one day on a Friday, because this is how they plan it on Fridays, because they know Fridays people get paid. So all that money is going to come right into the bank, and then they're going to shut it. Boom. You're going to go to Saturday. You're going to try to get money. Your credit cards don't work. You got no access of your money. You're calling the banks. The banks ain't answering the phones. Now you're losing your damn mind. Why are you losing your mind? Because there's no food in the refrigerator. Your babies are crying. You need milk. And you got no access of no money. Nothing. And by this time, the money might not even be worth anything, because they're building this whole new currency in China and Russia and all these other countries that are banding together, creating their own money. So they ain't gonna need them. American money ain't gonna mean nothing to them or to us. So, you know, we need to think ahead. We need to unite. When I say we, I mean everybody, black, brown, orange, purple, blue. We're going to have to put that racist stuff to the side, folks, and work as a family, because it's us against them, okay? And if we don't come together as a team, players, we're going to lose. We're going to lose. They're going to put us all in these camps and do whatever they want with us. And it's going to happen to a lot of y'all, because a lot of y'all ain't got the heart to go out and smoke if you have to. You feel me? That's why sometimes I'm glad I was brought up in the streets the way I did, because if I have to die for my family, I'm going to die for my family. I know how to pull a gun. I know how to clean a gun. You know, I'm not saying that y'all supposed to do this, but I'm saying if it comes down to my family, I'm going all out. You feel me? A lot of us are going to be in camps because we're afraid to fight back. We're going to be scared. But remember, you shouldn't be scared. I'm going to tell you why you shouldn't be scared. Because you was born to die anyway. Why should you be scared of death? If you're going to die for something that you believe in, if you're going to die for your family, for your baby, it's all good. I respect that 100%. But if you're going to sit there like a coward and let these people run you and your family, put you in camps, and treat you however they feel, and you don't even know what's going to happen in these camps. Women can be raped, kids can be missing. You don't know. We already know how bad this system is, okay? And we already know how the pedophile stuff is going on in this system, and that goes up high, okay? These are the things we got to worry about, but nobody's talking about it. Some are, because I'm seeing it on TikTok, and people are starting to wake up. This is why this is happening, okay? People are starting to wake up and know that everything that the government has done to us has been crap, okay? The way the system is set up, everything that they're doing with taxes and all that, that's all benefiting them, okay? So this is a topic that we can talk about some other time, but I just want to give you guys a heads up. Money in the bank, take it out. Put it wherever you want to put it. You don't have to tell nobody. Take your money out the banks, because when the banks close, and it's going to happen because the currency is changing, all right? Our money ain't going to be worth nothing. And it's in process already. Some countries Amazon got a store where if you don't have the chip, the doors won't open. You can't even buy food or anything. All this is making its way around because we letting that happen. We letting that happen. So at the end of the day, we can't point the finger at them. We got to point the finger at ourselves, because we're the ones that are voting them in, for the dummies that are voting them in, because I don't vote. When I found out how the politicians get down, I said, I ain't voting. This is all bull. This is all the smoke screen. They're going to put who they want there. I stopped voting, okay? So I don't trust them as far as I can throw them with the government, okay? So, folks, don't never say that I didn't warn you, okay? Don't ever say I didn't warn you. I'm warning you now. Money out the banks. Listen, let the bank figure out how they're going to make money. But if you got money, you put it and you save it somewhere. You keep working, making your money, and put it away. They're going to keep taking your taxes. Let them work off whatever they take off the taxes. Don't leave your money in the bank so they can keep making profit off the bank and giving you peanuts. You know what I'm saying? Those credit cards are nothing but debts. Okay? 35% interest. Like who? Where? You feel me? Oh, if you don't got health insurance, you can't file taxes. And if you file your taxes without health insurance, you're going to get fined. Can't you guys see that this is all money hungry people? All this money, money, money. You should have the right to have insurance or not. It's your life. They don't run your life. You see what I'm saying? It's like they're trying to run your life. Nah, they ain't running as a matter of fact, I ain't even doing my taxes this year. They can do what they want to do. I ain't doing my taxes. I ain't signing over money that they already took. So I can sign the dotted line so that we can take the money and keep the money that we already took from you. And then in return of you signing over, giving us the release form, that's what I call it, the release form. You give us the release form, we're going to give you back $2,000-$3,000. $2,000 or $3,000, but think how much money they took from you from the whole year that you've been working. 12, 13, 14, some of us $15,000, $20,000 a year that they take from you, but they want to give you back a $2,000, $3,000. Or if you have kids, then we'll send you 4 or 5. Still, y'all get to keep $15,000 for what? For what reason? For what reason you get to keep the money that I worked so hard for? 20,000, 15,000. But yet we still struggling trying to make ends meet. But these people are sitting there with 15,000. So $15,000 from me, 15 from Zachary, 15 from Charles, 15 from Sue, and everybody here. Do the math. Okay, they say, oh, we use that tax money to pay for this, to pay for that. I get it. I get that. So then why have a money machine that makes money and print money every day? Every day. Billions of dollars they print. They can't take care of what they need to take care of with all that print money that they make. They can. But the reason to do what they do to us is to control us so that we won't grow, so that we won't become millionaires and billionaires like them. So they keep us there. They keep taking. They don't let you grow. Okay? So we need to do something. We the people need to do something. What are we going to do? Are we going to sit here and let them do and kill us? Or are we going to step up and fight? See, I'd rather die fighting than die being a dummy and knowing and knowing that what's going on and still sit here and let them take care of me. Advantage of me. I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that. I'm going to fight. I'm going to fight back. You know, death is not something to be scared of. Jesus died for us, you know, and because of him, we're here today, you know, and I don't mind giving my life for the truth. I don't mind giving my life for fighting for my family and my friends. That shouldn't even be questionable. You know, and you know, people, we really need to wake up and, you know, we need to sit back for one moment. We need to sit back and watch what's going on out of social media. Right? Because they keep us on social media so we won't question them on what they're doing behind door number 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So they give us TV, they gave us social medias, they give us all these other things to do, to football, basketball, baseball, to keep us entertained. Okay? To keep us entertained. So we won't know what they're doing behind the doors. So it's all a plan. It's all an agenda that they have. But there's smart people out there that know what's going on, right? There's smart people that are out here that know what's going on, that been new and has gotten ready. They probably got bunkers. They probably got guns, you know, in the wilderness. They're ready because they already know that this was coming. Okay, but for us, the ones that are not ready, the ones that think that this world we live in is gonna keep going the way it's going, we're about to feel the wrath. We're about to feel the wrath of the devil. Okay. So prepare yourself Ask questions. You know, pay more attention what's going on with our military and our government. Okay? And prepare yourself. I don't know how good the money is going to be after the banks close down, after this go down. But it's better to have money than don't have no money. Because if you have to travel to another country, at least you got American money. Not saying it's going to work there, because if they got their own currency, then the American dollar don't mean nothing. You can have $10 billion. See, that's the problem. That our government's trying to don't want that to happen, because all the rich folks that are here in America, all these big short callers, government guys, if they do their own currency, then their money's no good. They can't go to China with $10 million American and think that they all rich, and they're gonna be like, get out of here. Take that money, we'll take that $10 million piece of paper back to America. That doesn't work here. We don't use that. We got a different currency here. You feel me? That's the problem. See, all these rich folks ain't gonna be rich no more. They're rich here, you know, but when you go out the country to these other foreign countries, that American money don't mean nothing. It's not gonna be worth anything. You know what I mean? So we're stuck here too. we're stuck. You know, we're stuck in fighting our own government. Imagine that. It's unbelievable what's going on here. You know, folks. So I'm just saying, man, pay attention, stay focused. You know, it's okay to live your life the way you want to, man, but you really need to pay attention, man. And, you know, our money's not going to be worth anything soon. And the banks will close down on a Friday. And you guys are going to, no one, including myself, is going to have access of money. Well, I don't use the banks, but you know what I'm saying. Even if you get your check and you're gonna go cash it, you can't go cash your check because the banks are closed. How are you gonna get money? You know, and all like PLS and all these little side check cashing places, they ain't gonna have money either because they get their money from the banks. So we got no access of no money, right? We got access of no money. We got no food in the house. We got no gasoline in the cars. What you think is going to happen? Chaos. You know, and I really hope that this don't go down. But by the way things are looking, it's a 70% chance, man, it going to go down. So stay aware, stay ready. If you got money in the bank, man, take your money out the bank, man. Don't let these thieves, man, make money off you, man. You know, sending you credit cards for $5,000-$10,000 credit cards, and if you ain't never had a credit card, you're gonna be like, oh my God, they sent me a credit card for $10,000. Now you're going over there, you buying this, you're buying that, you're buying that. You spend $500 in one day. Here comes your bill. You owe them $1,500. You be like, God. But how? How $2,000? Well, didn't you see the small print where it said they're charging you 35% on every 100 you use, or 40%? That's robbery. So they debting you on your credit card. They super taxing you on your check. They tax you after they already taxed you on your money, on everything else that you buy. You getting taxed again. How are we going to win? How are we going to get ahead? Now I see why people be robbing, stealing, and selling drugs and stuff like that. I'm not condoning that. I'm not saying that's right, but I understand. Okay? I understand. If you're working 40 hours a week and your money ain't right, you can't still pay money, or you got a second job, you're working 2 jobs and you still can't pay your mortgage, you can't pay your car, you got to hit the streets. I can't get mad at you. I can't get mad at you for selling a little here, a little there, a little there, because you're trying to survive. You're trying to feed your family. See, a lot of drug dealers, and I say this because I know I used to be one of the biggest here in Boston. One, we didn't do it to show off. We didn't do it just to say we got this and that. We did it because we were starving. I did it because I was starving. I did it because I had my kids. I needed to feed my kids. You know, my kids had to go to school. I had 2 jobs. You know what I'm saying? I wasn't making ends meet. I said, I got to do something. I did what I did best, hit the streets. Now, what I did, I'm not happy with what I did, you know, because I was flooding the streets with stuff. You know, kind of like what the government does, you know, and just to make ends meet. You know, I was doing it for a purpose. They're doing it for greed, you know. And you know, folks, things about to get really bad before they get better. And I'm just telling you guys to be aware of what's going on. Pay attention. Take your money out the banks. I'm trying to tell you right now, take your money out the banks, put it somewhere safe, and then use it as they go. Cash your check. Don't put your money in the bank. Stack it. Let the bank suffer like we suffer. Because if we all take the monies out of our banks, how is the bank going to operate? How is the bank going to make moves? They can't, because we done took our money out the banks. The bank ain't got no money. The banks ain't got no money. The banks are circulating money through the money that we put in the banks. Pay attention. Now, we do make a lot of money because our government has the money machine, and that money machine makes money, thousands and billions of dollars every day. So they all right. The banks, unless they're working with the government, which they probably are, they'll be all right too, but they don't work with their money. You think the bank uses their money to give to you as a loan? No, they'll give you my money. They'll look at whoever got the biggest amount of money in the bank, and then they start using their money to give to you, to you, to you, to you, to you. You know what I mean? Then when I come in, the big dog, and I need my money, and they don't got it, then they go to the next person that has it, like I got it, and take from them to give it to me. Now this person is missing $1 million. And that's how they make their money. So people, you know, and in return, they say, okay, we're going to give you a loan for this with a small interest rate. Listen, it's all a game. We've been so brainwashed that even when we know something is not right, we still do it. We still do it. Okay? Now, you know, I don't know if you ever seen that movie Dumb and Dumber, but that's how we are. Okay? Us knowingly that what they're doing is wrong, we still okay because we in need. We need it. Okay? So now imagine when they shut it down and we in need. What are we going to do? What are we going to do? I'm waiting. Anybody got a comment on that? What are we going to do? Exactly. Nothing. Just sit here and cry and hope that God, you know, steps down and steps in for us. Listen, before God come down and step in for us, hell's going to break loose. Okay? A lot of chaos, a lot of, you know, a lot of killings, man. This is going to be so crazy out here that, man, it's going to be like World War III in our own country. Not even Not even out the country. World War III in our own country is going to be the civilians against our own police and our government. U.S. Army, Navy, whatever, against us. Us against us. No wonder why other countries laugh at us. Because we got a bunch of clowns for government. We got the leader of the clowns as the president. Of course. Of course they laugh at us. You know. And I watched some guy of the defense army or something of defense talking about, oh, if you come to America, you're gonna feel the raft. We ain't taking no prisoners. You're gonna wish someone else raised your kid. Listen, I don't know who he trying to put fear in, because China definitely not scared of us. Russia's definitely not scared of us. You know, and their military is 10 times bigger than us. And they have all types of missiles. So what do we think? What does our government think? Like people are scared of us because we got military stuff? They do too. They do too. You know what I'm saying? And they probably got stuff that we don't even know about. You know? So when the bully gets bullied, let's see how they like it. All right? Let's see how they like being bullied. All right? Because if anything goes down in our country, we got to blame our government, because we see our government do so much dirty shit. Excuse my language. Do so many dirty stuff that we don't know about. That we don't know about. And when they go do dirty stuff in other countries and the social media post it up and they get caught, then they want to come over here and say, oh no, you know, we did this because of this murdered this person that threw a bomb over here. Listen, all that other stuff that happened here in America, I believe we did it just to stop wars with other countries because we needed oil. Bin Laden had all that oil, had all that money, and we was running out of oil. If you remember, a couple of years ago, the president was like, you know, we're running out of oil, we short of oil, blah blah blah. Then 3 weeks later or a month later, the planes crashed and they went right in there with what was the first thing they took? The oil. They took the oil and the money, and they still sitting over there, you know, guarding all the oil. So wait a minute. Wasn't you going over to get Bin Laden because of the 2 planes that crashed in the towers and killed plenty of people? This should have been over with. They should have been came back. Nah, but they still over there. They babysitting that oil, boy. You feel me? Man, listen. I don't know where you guys been or where you've been sleeping, but y'all need to pay attention on what's going on. So we're not the goody two shoes that, you know, where people our government say we are. We're not. Okay. Okay. And if you've seen some interviews and documentaries over from Iraq and those other foreign countries, when America goes into their country, you see the stuff that they say that we do to them. Kids, women, you know. So don't sit here and say we're the best country and, you know, and that, you know, we do things by the rules, because we don't. We're the first one that break them, right? We break them, and then when somebody breaks the rules, they want to go there and arrest them and give them 20, you know what I'm saying, 20, 30 years. How? You breaking the law every day. These people break the law every day, but yet one of us break it, they want to give us 20 years, 30 years. Because it's a system, it's a program. You feel me? It's a cycle. You know, for every person they can put in jail, I think the state gives them $3,500 per inmate. So of course they want to put you in jail. They want to get that money. It's a business. You know what I mean? It's a business. So people, y'all need to, for those of you that don't know, man, y'all need to do some real paying attention to what's going on. You know, I worry about my kids. My kids is all I worry about. You know what I'm saying? If I didn't have any kids, trust me, I wouldn't care what comes on my way. You know, we'll go out on a blast if we have to. You know, but at this point, regardless of my kids being grown, they're still my babies. You know what I'm saying? And I will put my head on the line for them any day and any time. You know, especially from our own people. You know, I just this is how hateful they are, how dirty they are. They're willing to kill their own people for money, for success. They've been doing it for years, you know. And now it's time for us to get together and say no more. No more bullying. The banks keep the bank. Give me my money. Give me my money. See, because if everybody takes their money out their banks, then everything that a lot of the stuff that they got will fall apart because it's the money that's making everything. It's our money. Well, you guys, not mine. I don't mess with the bank, but it's your money that's circulating through the banks that's making them keep their luxury cars, their big mansions, their big yachts. You know, them trips that they take. You know, those bonuses that they take. It's your money, not theirs. They're playing with your money. So if you take that money out, everybody, I'm talking about everybody, the world, take the money out the banks will collapse because they don't have no money to move around. You feel me? So I look at it like this. If I'm going to lose, if my family's going to suffer, then your family's going to suffer. You got to play that game. You got to play that game. No heart, no heart. Straight cold. We suffer, you suffer. So who's going to pull the gun first? We are or they are? Now, you know, if they go first, we lose. So we got to make a move ASAP. Take money out the banks. Forget the credit cards. We don't want no credit cards. We do what we do. Work, pay, get your money, cash a check, boom. So when the bank goes down, it goes down. You still got money. If you need to fled, go wherever, you still got some money. If that money you take goes to another country and it's good, then you're good. If you go to another country, that money's no good, then you're asked out. You're going to have to start there, stay in that country, work there, and try to come up some way, somehow. Because here, forget about it. Look what New York just did. They just brought out a robot dog. They got 2-3 robots right now as I speak. You can look it up yourself in New York for supposedly saving crimes and digital. They got a R2D2 that can check out GPS. It's already happening, folks. Don't fall asleep. Okay? You got people walking up to them. Oh, this is so cute. Forget cute. That machine ain't there to say hi to you and be friends with you. That machine there is there for a reason. Okay? And that machine there is not on your side. On our side. Okay? So we letting all these things happen in our cities. And we sitting back and we watching it happen. And we ain't saying a goddamn thing. But yet you want to go into your house, into your neighbors and talk about it. That's not the place to talk about it. Not in the house. We need to step it up. We need to go to the state house and let them know that we not having this. If we got to give up our blood for our family, so be it. Let's start it right now. And see, that's the problem. We got a lot of cowards in this country. We got a lot to fight, but we do got a lot of cowards that just sit back and talk. Let's do the action. Let's get together. Let's go up there and make it happen. Because when they come for us, it's a wrap. So we either got to take it to them so we can have some type of advantage, or when they come for us, forget it. All right, folks. So with that, I'm gonna let y'all go. I'm gonna let y'all think about what I just said. Let that marinate. If you don't believe me, just check it out, Google it, do whatever you got to do, and find out what the hell's going on in this country. Because when those banks close and your kid is starving and asking, you have no access of money or transportation, what are you gonna do? Are you gonna sit back with your back against the wall and let them do what they want to do, or are you gonna do something about it? That we'll talk on my next show. With that being said, I'm gonna let y'all go with peace, love, respect. Stay strong, stay sucker free. F the government. It's about the people. I'm out of here. Peace.